How much? How much?
Alpha.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh shit. My fucking volume was down, my bad.
It's all good. Thought mine was muted.
Oh, you're Nick's cousin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we played before.
Oh yeah.
I don't think, have we played against each other before?
Probably. Probably in another league too.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Ready to get things rocking, the Pro Bowl kicker
season.
from the NFC last year, Aldrich Rosas. And we are underway from the Superdome. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard
one
line.
of us. After this game.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Mayfield to throw it. And able to find John Brown.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. But now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That good for 19 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
We got 4.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
We've got this.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And some room to run now. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This is something that we expected to see. McCaffrey used out of the backfield. 107 catches in 2018, the most in one season by an NFL running back.
That mechanic has definitely been changed.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon
my lead blocker decided to block his own guy.
What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Mayfield on first down. This will be caught by Brown. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. Looking deep for Adams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Davante Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
It was about 40% of my offense.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Leave it to Madden to make John Brown the most fragile receiver.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3.
Right. I got running backs that
they wanted 6,
every game there's at least 2 drives when my main running back goes down with either a hip flexor or a chest confusion.
But they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Normal circumstances, I'd agree that it'd be good practice, but he and I definitely have conflicting views on how to run a team and offense.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
It's evident what battles we have.
Plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
There's rarely a time where we would blow out a game anymore.
Breeze. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kendrick Lewis. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Stills the intended target.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Like a crapshoot.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
On second down, Mayfield again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
That was a hell of a thread.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with
Alonzo
the
or
football.
Anzalone?
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. McCaffrey on the counter, and an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian McCaffrey. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push
the first time he's actually broken tackles.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone.
And
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
A lot of shit hasn't worked for me.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Breeze now after the pick on the last drive. 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and it's 3rd down.
Ready? You ready?
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone of the Falcon defense.
I didn't think he had enough. Had me do the one juke and all my energy just gone.
All the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team?
That was a hell of a drive
Not
you
just
had
the
going,
points
too.
on the board, but the momentum.
Thought you had me.
And taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because
Only
of that
bad part's my defense has to go out there now with no energy.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You had my cover to beat.
Breeze now. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Check. 53.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Breeze going to throw. His throw incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch.
Damn,
I think
Blues.
you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these
Blues,
one-handed
you don't let them
catches,
do that to
was
you.
great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. The 30, the 20, And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust to the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to
You're my
expand
boy,
the
Charles
playbook
Davis,
for them
but,
even more. Sometimes they dumb it
Levi
down
Wallace
a little
was
bit
a
to make them
first-round pick.
comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted
If
to
I
the speed
remember
of
correctly,
NFL play
he was
as
a
well.
third or fourth
Right
round
there.
pick.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and
when
3.
one injury comes, another one's going to fall.
Throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Breeze to throw. Throw caught here by Bird. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56. Check.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And he completes it to Westbrook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Play action. Breeze. The open man is Westbrook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's first and 10. Now Breeze. This will be caught inside the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Here we go, let's bring it.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Keep playing hard.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about team script.
And Singletary has it stripped, and the Falcons grab it.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check, 59. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here's Mayfield. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jake Butt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. On first down, Singletary. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They run here with Singletary. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Damiere Byrd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
I'm here all day. 59 mark, check.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here I come.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Caught by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's get it together, defense.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Double dog, that's the way.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I know
Solomon Thomas made the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check safety. Pistol. Mike's 59.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
You ready?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. McCaffrey. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And an alley to run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Again, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The kick by McManus is good, and their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
36.
Now Breeze. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And down to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a run with McCaffrey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong
Tough break
direction.
with those 2 picks.
Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
Good battle, sir.
So
we'll
for the
face
Falcons,
you again later.
It's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back on the beat next week as they'll hit. And Gordon certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you.